Can Gavin Newsom be president? I don't know. I got mixed emotions about that. I'm part of the team of people who are trying to fight to get Kamala not to run for governor. Somebody who was on the campaign, and all of us on Team Kamala for president want to see her run. But well, let's say she doesn't. Let's say she goes for governor, or she just doesn't go for anything, and maybe decides she wants to, I don't know, stay active after that, which I hope not. But can Gavin Newsom be president? I don't know. I think there's a couple of actions that are happening. First of all, he's speaking out. And the other governors, I think, see it and are stepping back and saying, okay, let's see him speak out. He's going to have a hard time with the black vote. I think the only person, honestly, the only person who wouldn't have a hard time, instantly, the black vote anyway, speaking as a person of color, descended from an enslaved people, would be Tim Walz because of the way he handled partnering with Kamala Harris. Shapiro, possibly. But it's going to be a rough road, I think, for Gavin, because he has the confidence. It's just, will he be able to pull more white guys to cover for the black vote he doesn't get? Will he be able to get more Latinos for the black vote he doesn't get? That's the biggest questions, I think, that come up. The issue I have with the Democratic Party that I've discovered over the last year is I got a problem with this whole idea of people saying we're going for the safest white guy. And this came from somebody in my Clarity group who said something. They said, Darren, and this is from a white woman. She said, Darren, I am tired of white guys for president. I've had enough of it. I said, oh, I understand. I'm black. And how do you think I feel and black women feel on this call? Or Latino women? Listen, get in my group and you'll get clarity over chaos. That's why I call it the Clarity group. In fact, it was one of the members who named it that, the Clarity group, clarity over chaos. And the whole idea about this is being able to be clear about what's really going on and what you can do about it and what you should not be doing about it. I originally tried to set this group up on TikTok in private, and they wouldn't let my content come out. I originally tried to set this up on YouTube at one point, and they wouldn't let my content come out. No matter where I go on social media, they won't let me do it. That's why I created a private group that has nothing to do with social media and pulled it away, because I can speak freely in a way that you need to hear about the election, about the Epstein files, about what's really going on with the 4 different civil wars. There's a civil war going on between the Democrats. There's a civil war going on between the Republicans. There's a civil war going on between the judicial branch. And there's a civil war going on in the between wealthy. Believe it or not, all wealthy ain't on Trump's side. And I talk about some very candid shit that's going on in your very backyard. I did a live yesterday. I got the replay up already. So when you do come in, just go over to products and under live replay and you will see it. And it is some deep stuff. I got more reports that I'm putting on the back end too. It's under events. Go under events. But also under products, I got some reports going on. There's stuff going on in your backyard you don't know. There's, again, civil wars in the judicial, in the wealthy, in the Democratic, in the Republican. Yeah. There's wars going on in the military. No, seriously. There's wars going on in the intelligence community. And nobody's talking openly, not so much about Epstein list and files, but that community. There's a community that's been there for 100 plus years. It'll be 100 years afterwards. It's got nothing to do with Republicans, Democrats. It is in every backyard. I would love to talk more about this candidly with you on social media. But social media has made it very clear to me that I cannot speak of these things unless I'm in private. And that's when I let it all out. Join me live.